Hello and a very warm welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now for my 300th video, I wanted to do something a little different. I often get asked by men, in particular young men from the West, where can I buy property which is good value for money, but where I also have a good chance of meeting my life partner? Some of the complaints I get, particularly from young American men, is that unless I'm over 6 foot tall with a good salary and good looks, I have very little chance of meeting a wife. So in today's video, I'm going to give you my opinion on the top 10 best places to buy real estate and potentially meet a wife as well. In the comments below, please let me know if you agree or disagree with my choices, or if you are married to a foreign national. Now, before I give you my top 10, I just want to briefly mention four countries that didn't quite make it. Moldova and the Ukraine would have made the top 10 if it wasn't for the war. Unfortunately, there is a war going on. So even though Ukrainian and Moldovan women are definitely worth considering for marriage and property prices are extremely good value for money, there's a war going on. Mexico, I would have recommended, but recently they elected a very left-wing president and prices have gone up a fair bit as well, although Mexican women are considered very good wives. And Vietnam didn't make it because of the leasehold system. You can only own a property for up to 75 years. Now, coming in at number 10 is Uruguay. Uruguay is considered a beacon of stability in South America with a high literacy rate, low crime rate, good infrastructure, solid GDP growth, declining government debt, low taxation, and most important of all, reasonable property prices. Now, in Montevideo, on average, property is around 2,800 US dollars per square meter, which is not particularly cheap. But if you look outside the capital and you look outside Punta del Este, you will find much better value for money. Now, Uruguayan women are known to be hardworking, beautiful, and very open to marrying foreign men. Furthermore, they are very family orientated and divorce rates are low here. So I definitely think Uruguayan women and buying a property in Uruguay could be a good combination here. Now, coming in at number 9 is Serbia. Now, although property prices in Belgrade are not particularly low, there are many parts of Serbia where property prices are much cheaper and very good value for money. Three lovely cities that come to mind are Subotica, Nice, and Novi Sad. And Serbian women are known for being well educated, loyal, hardworking, and family orientated. They have a unique blend of traditional values, but at the same time, a modern outlook as well. And Serbian women are also very open to marrying foreign men. For example, of Serbian women, I can only give you what I know, which is Ana Ivanovic, one of my favorite tennis players who's now retired, and also beautiful actresses like Bojana Panic and Nena Jankovic. So really just to mention these names gives you an idea of how beautiful Serbian women are. And the divorce rate in Serbia is also significantly lower than the European average. Now, coming in at number 8 is Colombia. Now, when it comes to buying real estate, Colombia is one of the most affordable places. Prices in the capital, Bogota, have, at least in dollar terms, barely moved over the past several years or so. So now could be a good time to buy. However, there are also other cities worth considering, such as Medellin and Cali. And Colombian women are amongst the most passionate in the world and also exotic. One example I can give you is Sofia Vergara. Colombian women are generally very family orientated. Now, the only two reasons I'm going to give you why Colombia is not higher is because the divorce rates are not particularly low here. And of course, Gustavo Petro is the Colombian president and was a former left wing guerrilla. Need I say more? Now, coming in at number 7 is the beautiful country of Poland. Poland is becoming a European superpower with excellent GDP growth, with a diverse industry and a highly educated and hard-working population. Government debt is quite low and taxes are quite low as well. Property prices are very reasonable. In Warsaw, the capital, just over 3,000 euros per square meter on average. And they are a bit cheaper in Krakow and a lot cheaper in cities like Łódź. And I think Łódź is definitely worth considering because it's well under 2,000 euros per square meter on average here. And Polish women are generally very traditional with strong family ties. They are also very well educated, intelligent, and have a strong work ethic. Let's not forget, Polish women are renowned for their beauty. So Poland is definitely a country worth considering if you're looking to buy property and meet a wife. Now, coming in at number 6 is Cambodia. There is no doubt Cambodian women are some of the most caring and affectionate you will ever meet. They will put their husband and children first and surround them with love. Other good traits of Cambodian women are that they are friendly, respectful, resilient, and smiley. Divorce rates here are very low, and the economy has absolutely skyrocketed. GDP growth has been nothing short of spectacular in the last 25 years. And taxes are low here, as is government debt, and the population is expected to grow with a birth rate well above 2 per woman. And you can find real estate prices for as low as 2,000 US dollars per square meter in the capital Phnom Penh. So I definitely think Cambodian women are worth considering. So now we're going to get into the top 5. Coming in at number 5 is Bulgaria. Now, even though real estate prices in Bulgaria have increased significantly over the last few years, you can still find property prices which are decent value for money. Bulgaria has a number of advantages over countries, particularly in the West, because of good GDP growth, very low taxation at 10%, very low government debt, and it's also pro landlord. In the capital, Sofia, you can still find properties for under 2,000 euros per square meter. And in general, Bulgarian women are traditional and feminine. They value loyalty. Although I have to say, divorce rates are not that low. But if you play your cards right, you will have a very successful marriage, as Bulgarian women are very open and appreciative of foreign men. Now, coming in at number 4 is the country of Thailand. There can be no doubt that Thai women are great partners to have. They are renowned for their beauty, commitment to their relationships, and strong family values. Thai women are also known to be very well educated and hardworking. But don't think that these women are backward looking. They are traditional, but they have a very modern outlook on life as well. Now, although property prices in Bangkok are not particularly cheap, you can look at other cities and other areas of Thailand where real estate is much better value for money, such as Chiang Mai and Hue Hin. And let's not forget that Thailand shares borders with 4 other countries and is therefore a regional hub for business in Asia. So now we're coming in to the top 3. And coming in at number 3 is the country of Hungary. Now, Hungary is one of the most underrated countries in Europe. It has seen excellent GDP growth over the last 10 years, and property prices are very reasonable. Even in prestigious areas of the capital Budapest, such as District 6, you can find property for under 3,500 euros per square meter. I always think of Hungary as a Western European country with Eastern European prices when it comes to property. And Hungarian women are considered by many to be the most beautiful in the world. If you look back in history, some of the most beautiful women come from Hungary, such as Zsa Gabor. And more recently, you have models like Barbara Palvin, who has modeled for the likes of Prada and Chanel. And Hungarian women are very open to marrying foreign men. The only downside I will say is that divorce rates are not low here. But in Hungary, if you manage to marry a Hungarian woman, it's more likely your marriage will succeed than if a local marries a Hungarian woman. So coming in at number 2 is Romania. And I think Romania has some lovely women. It's often overlooked when it comes to looking for a foreign partner. But I think this is a mistake, as Romanian women in general are very caring, hardworking, dedicated, and committed to the family. In Romania, you will find that lovely mixture of Eastern and Southern European looks in a woman. And divorce rates are on the low side here. And in many parts of Romania, you can still find property which is very good value for money. I know there are some cities which are expensive, but you can still find good value for money even in cities like Brasov, Timișoara, and Bucharest. And let's not forget that, like Bulgaria, taxes are very low, as is government debt. And GDP growth has been very good over the last 10 years or so. So I think definitely Romania is worth considering. I know of a number of men who are married to Romanian women and have very successful marriages. But coming in at number 1 is the Philippines. There can be no doubt that women from the Philippines make for wonderful wives. I personally have met many men who have successful marriages with Filipino women. They are known for being deeply religious and very devoted to the family. It is very rare for a Filipino woman to cheat. They are also very hardworking, feminine, and have a strong moral compass. So, if having a successful marriage and a close knit family is important to you, then I think here you almost cannot go wrong. Now, I also want to mention that although property prices are currently booming in the Philippines, and so making places a little bit more expensive than they have been, I still think it's good value for money over the long term, because the fundamentals here are very good. You've got a high birth rate, increasing population, and in particular increasing youthful population, which is even more important, excellent GDP growth, low government debt, an educated and hard working population, and also an increasing middle class population with more disposable income. So this is very important as well. But I'd love to know your thoughts. Please let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments below. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I shall see you very soon on the next video.